name's Silas Ridge, and around here, we call this the MountainManManual. Here's something a lot of folks don't realize. A single healthy zucchini plant can produce well over 20 pounds of squash in one season. Pole beans can keep producing for 2 months or more, and a few cherry tomato plants can give you hundreds of tomatoes before the first frost. When grocery prices stay high, choosing the right vegetables can stretch your food budget farther than planting twice as much of the wrong ones. Today, I'm sharing 10 vegetables that keep producing all season long. Plant them once, harvest them often, and they'll reward you with fresh food week after week. Let's get into it. Number 1. Pole beans. Pole beans are one of the hardest working vegetables you can grow. Instead of spreading across the ground, they climb upward, making great use of small garden spaces. The secret is simple. Pick them often. Every time you harvest young, tender beans, the plant sends out more flowers and keeps producing. If you leave mature beans hanging too long, the plant thinks its job is finished and starts slowing down. A sturdy trellis, plenty of sunshine, and regular picking can keep fresh beans coming for 8 to 10 weeks or even longer. Number 2. Cherry tomatoes. Cherry tomatoes are about as dependable as a summer garden gets. Unlike many larger tomatoes that ripen in waves, cherry tomatoes often produce steadily until the weather turns cold. One healthy plant can provide hundreds of sweet little tomatoes over the course of a season. Keep them watered, give them support, and harvest every few days. The more you pick, the more they'll keep trying to grow. They're perfect for salads, snacks, and sharing with neighbors. Number 3. Zucchini. If there were a prize for the most productive garden vegetable, zucchini would be hard to beat. One plant can produce enough squash to keep an entire family busy finding new recipes. The biggest mistake people make is letting the fruit grow too large. A giant zucchini might look impressive, but it tells the plant it's finished producing seeds. Harvest them while they're still young and tender, and you'll encourage even more blossoms and even more squash. Sometimes smaller really is better. Number 4. Cucumbers. Fresh cucumbers seem to appear overnight once the vines get going. Whether you're growing slicing cucumbers for sandwiches or smaller pickling varieties, regular harvesting is the key. Leave oversized cucumbers on the vine and production begins to slow. Pick them every couple of days, especially during warm weather, and the plants will keep sending out flowers and new fruit for weeks. Number 5. Leaf lettuce. Not all lettuce has to be harvested at once. Leaf lettuce works on what's called the cut and come again method. Instead of pulling up the whole plant, simply snip the outer leaves while leaving the center untouched. Within days, fresh leaves begin growing again. It's an easy way to enjoy salads for weeks from a single planting, especially during the cooler parts of the growing season. Number 6. Swiss chard. Swiss chard may not get as much attention as spinach or kale, but it deserves a place in almost every garden. The colorful stems brighten up the garden, and the leaves continue growing for months when harvested properly. Always remove the outer leaves first and leave the center growing point alone. Do that consistently, and one planting can provide harvest after harvest well into the fall. Number 7. Kale is one of those vegetables that just seems determined to keep going. In fact, many gardeners say it tastes even better after a light frost because cooler temperatures help reduce some of its natural bitterness. Harvest the lower leaves first while allowing the top of the plant to continue growing. With a little care, kale can keep producing long after many other vegetables have called it quits. Number 8. Okra. If you live somewhere with long, hot summers, okra thrives where many other vegetables struggle. The trick with okra is staying ahead of it. Pods grow fast, and if you wait too long, they become tough and woody. Harvest every day or two, and the plant responds by producing even more pods. It's one of the few vegetables that actually seems to enjoy the hottest days of summer. Number 9. Peppers. Bell peppers, jalapenos, banana peppers, and many other varieties all share one useful habit. The more mature peppers you harvest, the more flowers the plant often produces. Leaving every pepper on the plant until it changes color can slow future production. Picking some while they're still green encourages the plant to keep working. With good sunlight and consistent watering, peppers can provide fresh harvests right up until frost. Number 10. Fresh herbs. I know herbs aren't vegetables, but they're far too useful to leave off this list. Basil, parsley, chives, oregano, and several others actually become fuller and bushier the more you trim them. Instead of buying expensive little packages from the grocery store every week, one healthy herb plant can provide fresh flavor all summer long. Sometimes the smallest plants end up saving the most money. Here's the lesson all these plants have in common. Most productive vegetables don't stop growing because they're worn out. They stop because the gardener stopped harvesting. Plants naturally want to produce seeds. Once they think they've finished that job, they begin slowing down. By harvesting regularly, you're telling the plant to keep going. So if you're planting a garden this year, don't just think about how much space you have. Think about how long each plant can keep feeding you. A handful of productive vegetables can often provide more food than a much larger garden filled with one-time harvests. If you found this helpful, let us know down in the comments which vegetable gives you the biggest harvest every year. Your experience might help someone who's planning their very first garden. Until next time, take care of your land, and it'll take care of you.